I wrote and deleted this next sentence about 50 times now. Most of them are something like, I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You mean everything to me. Or I love you more than I can describe. One of them was actually just, wife! But they aren't enough to capture all that you are to me. You are my best friend. You are my lover. You keep me together. You make life so much more interesting with your distinct brand of lovable weirdness. You're my favorite thing to write songs about and favorite person to sing them with. You keep me out of my own head and keep my feet on the ground. You are all that I know love to be. Life makes more sense when I see it with you and through you. You are my life. You feel like home, and I don't ever want to leave.
Obviously, amazing couple. We all know this was meant to be. We saw that years ago. I can't be happy enough for you guys. To my wonderful daughter and son-in-law.
Zach, I guess we were onto something in 2019, huh? You telling me you loves me after a month of knowing each other, and me responding with, yeah, I don't know, but I think I could see myself marrying you someday. I love his growth. You push me not only to be my best self, but to want to be my best self for you. You bring me perspective when I get lost in the in-between. You make me stop and think. You taught me to question because that's how we learn. You lead me to act intentionally, and I truly wouldn't be who I am today without you.
The one thing that we all have in common, gathered here today, regardless of where we live, what our family heritage is, we all have an inner desire to be happy. When we think about our lives, everything we do or say, we do it or say it because we feel that in some way it will help us to find the happiness that we seek. Zach and Grace, in their own searches for happiness, have found each other. And today they make a commitment to continue that search together as husband and wife.
It was the classic sisterly relationship, one cool, fun, kind sister, me, and the older one who I always wanted to be.
Zach is one of the most caring and loyal people you will ever meet, and anyone who's gotten to know him knows exactly what I'm talking about. Zach will go above and beyond to make sure everyone feels included and taken care of. He'll always stand up for the people he loves and do whatever he can to make them feel special.
He is more worried about those around him, especially my sister, than himself. Zach, you've taught me, and I'm sure many of us here, what it means for a man to truly love and respect a woman. You are endlessly patient with all of Grace's beautiful quirks and meet them with a smile. Gracie, you are like a soft morning sunshine on everyone around you, which means a lot because I'm not a morning person at all. I can't quite put into words how much you mean to me, but I can confidently say growing up with you by my side has been the best thing to ever happen to me.
As I continued to get to know Grace, I understood what Zach's on her. She is smart, witty, and always down for an adventure. Her knack for planning and organization complements Zach's easygoing personality very well, and sometimes even helps keep him on track. To Zach and Grace, may your love know no bounds, and may you continue to fall deeper and deeper in love each and every day on this adventure of life together.
Cheers! Cheers to Cheers! Woo!
We really just could not believe when we turned around after we came out of the church and we knew everybody that was standing there celebrating us, and we just felt surrounded by so much love. So really from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much.
I'm not trying to be dramatic, no. Most times I'm pretty normal. Oh, let's be clear and honest here and do away with anything formal. I can fake it on my own, but I'm lost alone. And when I'm with you, I'm no longer wandering. And when I'm with you, I swear I can breathe. And when I'm with you, I know who I am and who I wanna be.
Life is made of tiny, fleeting things called moments. They float by so often and so quickly that it's hard to recognize them while they're actually happening. Even when we do, catching one is as hard as catching the wind, or catching Louie when the comb is out. Being with you makes catching moments easier. Things like those nights where we lay in bed and make goofy sounds to each other, or sitting on the porch, not doing much of anything, hugging you slowly, singing, long walks through a new city, hikes to the mountain, late night runs to DQ. I like our moments, and I want to catch more of them. I want to keep catching them until I'm old and waning from life and forgetting them. Because even when the moments are gone, the feeling of closeness and warmth will still be there. People say defining love is hard, but I think that's most of it right there. Catching moments together.